What's going on, YouTube? We back with another video. So I always start these videos off by showing y'all, I know why y'all clicking this video. I always start these videos off by showing y'all how much I've made. So go ahead and pull up my Shopify real quick. So as y'all can see, last 30 days, yeah, I've done 30K. So y'all, like, I want to tell y'all to get on y'all shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I've been away from YouTube for about a week. I know some of y'all miss me, some of y'all haven't, you know what I'm saying? But I've been away from YouTube for about a week. I really just been on vacation, appreciating life, you know, enjoying the fruits of my labor and stuff like that. Y'all, look, we aren't here forever, so take the time to go on vacation, take the time to live your life, take the time to, you know, experience things, experience the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, life is always a improving, you know, cycle. We should always be trying to improve, and a part of improving is seeing more things, being a more knowledgeable human, you know what I'm saying? Being able to see more things is very important, and that's why partially I every month, if y'all been seeing, if y'all been paying attention to my Instagram, if y'all don't, follow me on there. But I've been going on vacation like every week, bro. Every other week, every week. At least 2 times a vacation a week. Like, whether that be me go to a resort, me go stay at a nice ass Airbnb, whatever. I always take some time to relax, a few days out the week to relax and appreciate the fruits of my labor, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm young. A lot of people my age, they spend our money on car payments and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I spend my money on vacations, you feel me? Stuff, memories that I'm going to remember. You know, of course I'm going to remember a memory with the car, but it kind of just seems like a money pit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go on vacation, like, that's just a memory you're going to have for life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's my preference, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it's wrong for the cars, but that's not why you know, that's not why I'm making this video today. I want to tell y'all need to be consistent, bro. For results, you need to be consistent. Y'all never gonna get to where y'all want to be if y'all quitting what y'all want to do. You feel me? Like, I don't know how to put it, you know what I'm saying? I do know how to put it. But y'all never gonna be where y'all want to be if y'all always starting over. Like, y'all always starting from scratch. Don't lose your momentum. Look, don't lose your momentum. This whole video is about momentum. Momentum makes everything easier. When you build off of something, the first day and then the next day and then the next day and then the next day, you keep building, you keep building, you keep building. Eventually, you're gonna have built a whole motherfucking castle. And that's just off simple fact of momentum, and especially when you're learning skills and really getting in the field. You doing the action of actually grinding and learning new things every day, really being in it, like having it a part of your routine. Having this business a part of your routine, just having business a part of your routine every day, just like how you wake up and brush your teeth every day, just like how you wake up and take a shower every day. If you dedicate your life to, you feel me, like 8 hours of business a day, at least minimum, you know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all that work an 8-hour shift, you feel me, oh, I don't got time for business. Yes, you do. You got another 8 hours, and then you got another 8 hours of sleep after that. You really don't need 8 hours of sleep. They always say you do, but you really need about 6. So if we all had 24 hours a day, right, and y'all pay attention, if we all had 24 hours a day, right, everybody got the same 24 hours. You got the same 24 hours as me. Jeff Bezos got the same 24 hours as me. I got the same 24 hours as whoever the hell is, you know, up in the world. You feel me? But the difference is how we spend those 24 hours. You might spend those 24 hours, you know, 4 of those 24 hours laying in the bed watching TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Bezos might spend 4 of his hours laying on his yacht, you feel me, responding to emails, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Getting work done while still being at pleasure, you know what I'm saying? But Jeff Bezos got to where he's at because of the consistency of working on what he was working on every day. Bruh, every day your business needs attention. Your business needs to be, you know, worked on, learning new skills, researching, getting better. The people that are obsessed with getting better and the people that are obsessed with getting results are the ones that get results. The people that don't care, you know what I'm saying, the people that just let life go by them and just watch these videos just to feel better about themselves and don't actually ever put in any work, don't actually ever learn anything, don't actually ever commit to joining a community or joining somebody or you know, actually commit to working, you feel me? Those people never last long, bro. They never last long. You know, they always have this spark of motivation, and then they start trying to work, and then after a couple months, things don't look the way that they thought they were gonna look. They thought it was gonna be some get rich quick, and they give up, you know. And then they have this burst of motivation again, and then they start something new, and then they give up. But they don't realize if they would have just stuck out the first thing the whole time, because like I keep telling you, all of this stuff works. Some of this is easier than others, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, some type of agencies and, you know, it's easier than, you know, I'm just saying some business models are easier than others, but all of it works. As long as you spend the time and in that industry and try to be the best, you will succeed, I promise you. You will succeed, and having the right people around you, the right mentors, the right people to tell you, no, this is wrong. Yes, look, this is a new opportunity. Yo, get on this fast. Like having people like that, they will exceed your growth. But just being in business, you have to be consistent, bro. You can't stop. You can't stop. So spend this time thinking about what you really want to do, bro, or what you're really good at, or something like that. Something that you know really resonates with you at your identity. Find something that resonates with your identity and do it, because when it resonates with your identity, all right, I'm the type of person that wakes up every morning and works on my e-commerce store. That's your part of your identity, you know what I'm saying? As long as it's a part of your identity, you feel like, all right, I'm passionate about this, you know, this is me, or this is gonna be me, you know what I'm saying? You need to be doing that every day, bro, every day. There's not a day that I don't think about Shopify, you know, Shopify thinking. It's not a day that I don't think about e-commerce scaling. It's not a day. I even help people on a day-to-day, one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's not worried about my business, I'm worried about theirs, you know what I'm saying? Life is all about consistency. Whatever you're consistent at, you're gonna get, I promise you. Whatever you set out for in your life, and you see the end goal, and you take the steps to get there every day, you're gonna get it. There's no telling how many days it's gonna take. There's no telling how many hours it's gonna take. You know what I'm saying? But it don't matter. For somebody who loves the grind, you know what I'm saying, the longer it takes, probably the better for them. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I like the grind, but at the same time, I like to appreciate what I've done. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be vacations, enjoying my money in some type of way. You know, a lot of people are really real deal hard asses about, you know, the grind and the trenches and, you know, stuff like that. Of course I am too. I know when to lock in, but it's also times for, you know, relax, time for us to appreciate the things that we work hard for. You know what I'm saying? There's also times for that, as well as grinding and stacking and stuff like that. But bro, I have a vacation every month. I'm gonna just go ahead and switch the topic right now, because I know y'all who got that game, you feel me, keep that and really be consistent, bro. Like, I'm telling you, that's how I got to where I'm going, you know. That and the help of, you know, mentors. I spent about $30,000 on mentoring, bro, like courses and all the different type of stuff, bro. But what's really guiding me there, all the courses aside, all the education aside, all the people, connections and stuff aside that got me to where I've gotten, the consistency of me really wanting to get it is what has gotten me to the point that I'm at today. That's what I'll tell you. The consistency of what I really want has gotten me to where I want to get today. But, you know, I'm going to talk a little bit about the vacation I went on a few days ago. I know some of y'all want to hear about that. So, I stayed at the JW Marriott in Clearwater Beach. I love JW Marriott hotels, JW Marriott World Center. I just stayed there a couple weeks ago. It is in Orlando, but I stayed in Clearwater this last week. Not for a week. I stayed for 2 days, but 3 days, 2 nights. You feel me? But yeah, it was amazing, bro. Amazing view. Like, just seeing the ocean is very inspiring to me. One day I want to own an island and see the ocean and really just go out there on jet skis and yachts and stuff like that with my friends and family and have a great time. But these are the type of things that you have to want in life, you know what I'm saying? These are the type of goals that you have to want to achieve. You have to visualize these things in your head and move and take actionable steps towards them, and you gonna get them, bruh. the reason why things get done for me is because the end goal is literally burned in my brain. So the action of me not working towards it is it kills me on the inside. Like knowing, all right, every day that I'm not working towards this is every day that I'm pushing it off, and I want it really bad, so I want it as soon as possible. So that's why I'm working 10-12 hour days. Even when I'm on vacation, I don't work. I'm not gonna lie to you. But when I got back, I bust my ass off. Before I went, I bust my ass off, because that's what it's for, bro. Vacation is just to reflect on all the hard work. It's a stop in the journey, you know what I'm saying? But after vacation, it's time to get back to work. It's time to keep working, you know what I'm saying, bruh? But you know what I'm saying? The vacation, nevertheless, the vacation was amazing. You know what I'm saying? They had a restaurant there called Latitude 28. Bomb food. Food was amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and put some pictures and the video up for you of the suite real quick. You know what I'm saying? So as y'all can see, nice little view, nice little suite. Walking out, seeing a little ocean. You know what I'm saying? Food was busting, looking nice. But yeah, bro, like, what I've done is nothing special. I'm just one guy making $30K a month, bro. There's people making $50K, $100K, $1 million per month. But we're not any different. You know what I'm saying? We're all working towards our goals. We're all consistent towards our goals. The person making $30K is no different from the person making $10K a month. The difference is just the position and the journey that they're at. The journey that you're in, you're stuck at 10K because that's where you're at. Maybe you need to go invest into a mentorship or meet somebody new that can change your perspective on things. Like, sometimes we have these roadblocks in our journey of where we're stuck at a certain point. Maybe you might be stuck at $100 a month, $1,000 a month, $10,000 a month, whatever it is. But just know it's a part of the journey. We all have the same 24 hours, and as long as you're working your ass off, giving, you know, if you do this full time, 18, bro, you can't do 18, but you know, 16-hour days are very possible, bro. I'm trying to tell you, if you really love it and you really, you know, use different techniques. I'm gonna give y'all some game. Pomodoro technique. The reverse Pomodoro technique is kind of, well, I do it, the way I do it is a little different. So I've always been into self-improvement and stuff like that. So finding different ways to stay focused and get work done has always been very important for me. But it really became more important when I got into business. I never, you know, a lot of these people use these techniques, Pomodoro techniques and stuff like that, for studying. I don't use them for studying. I use them for actually research, working, getting work done. Like, because I have ADHD severely. I don't know if you guys can tell by my videos and the way that I talk and stuff like that. It's all right if you can't, but I do have ADHD, so I bounce from topic to topic. I bounce from focus to focus all the time. So if you guys have this problem, use the Pomodoro technique, because it's hard to stay working. Like, sometimes it becomes mind-numbing. Set a timer, a stopwatch. Let it go, let it go, let it go, and let it go until you feel yourself slipping, losing focus. Pause it, and whatever the time is on the screen, let's say it's 60 minutes, you was able to do it an hour. You divide that number by 3, so you get a third of the time for the break, right? So 20 minutes, right? 20-minute break for 60 minutes of work. You get a 20-minute break, whatever, scrolling your phone, do whatever fun, but know that 20 minutes up, you got to get to work as long as you can. And normally, you know, as time goes on, it gets easier. Like, let's say that first session you was only able to do 60 minutes. Now that you have that 20-minute break, your brain is able to refresh. You're probably able to do 90 minutes or maybe, you feel me, 180 minutes or whatever it is. But try that technique. That's what works for me. Again, everybody has their own ways of working, but whatever it does that keeps you consistent, whatever it does that inspires you, that keeps you motivated, that keeps you working, use it to your advantage, because I promise you, that's going to be the thing that gets you rich. That's going to be the thing that gets you to where you want to be in life, bro. That fire, that desire, that goal that you want to reach so bad. Excuse me, my lips looking crazy, bro. I edited a video the other day and there was a white spot on my lips. I didn't even fucking realize, but like I was saying, bro, that's the thing that's gonna get you rich, bro. The burning desire, the feeling of, all right, it's now or never. This is what it is. This is what I need. This is what I need for my life. That's what's gonna get you there. No matter what points you're doing, if you're still at the job, if you're still in school, like if you're full-time entrepreneur, wherever stage you're at in your life, You need to be present in the moment and take advantage of the moment. There's no moment like now, bro. There's no moment like now. None. Not a single moment like now, because now is the time where you can get shit done. Now is the time where you can live in the present. Now is the time where everything matters the most is right now. Do something right now. The reason we listen to this video right now is because you want the inspiration, you want the motivation to be able to get something done right now. Right now is the time for it, and you have to use the right nows strategically. Right now could be right now, but right now could be later as well. Think about it, what I'm saying. Look, right now could be right now, but right now could be later as well. So basically what I'm saying is plan your life. Plan, have a schedule, have a to-do list. Get it done, you know what I'm saying? If you're always feeling foggy and don't know what direction to walk in, write your direction out. Or we have even tools like AI that can do it for you. If you're so confused, tell AI to be your life coach and write and tell it all the problems that you're having, and it will make a better plan than you could have made on how you can, you know, build your life. Some people need that, some people don't, you know what I'm saying? But if that's what you need to use it. Use everything that you have in your power, every resource that you have to get to where you need to go. There should be nothing left on the table. If you have a resource that other people don't have, you should be grateful for it, and you should be using it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't even have a smartphone to be able to use to make content. You know what I'm saying? I'm recording this on a camera, but if I didn't have this camera, I would be recording it on my smartphone. You need to use every resource that you have to get to where you need to go. Before I had any of this, I had nothing. And what I mean by nothing, literally I had nothing. I didn't have a single sale on Shopify. I didn't have a single order, a single ounce of respect. I didn't have nothing to my name, bro. Yes, I had my friends. Yes, I had my family. Yes, I had very, I was still given a better life than 50% of the world, because 50% of the world lives in a third world country, right? I was born in Florida. No matter the fact that whether we ain't have shit, I was born in a single mother household, whatever the fuck, I still was able to eat every day, still was able to have this opportunity to be able to learn about e-commerce. I'm grateful for whatever I was put into. Now, whether that was I only was growing up with one parent in the household, whether that be sometimes we struggled, whether that be sometimes mom would come to me crying, telling me she didn't know what to do, that's all right. But all of that built me to be the person I am today and to have the things that I have today. And honestly, I couldn't thank God no more than to put me in this position, because it really taught me everything that I know. Everything that I've been through, good or bad, has gotten to me where I've gotten to today. Every step of the journey has been a blessing, whether it be bad at the lowest point or at the highest point like it is now. It's all been a blessing. It's all been a learning lesson. And I just want to tell y'all know the point of this video. I've been away for 7 days, but I want y'all to be consistent, bro. Be consistent, because I will, you know what I'm saying? I know 7 days off of YouTube is not like me, but I've been, you feel me, locked in. Trust me, I've been locked in. I've had a lot of plans for this channel, and I've had a lot of plans for my Shopify store. So trust me, I've been consistent. Y'all stay consistent too, because I know I'm an inspiration to a lot of y'all. I know I'm a role model to a lot of y'all. So I need y'all to be consistent, just like I'm being. I'm going to do what y'all should do. And if y'all do what I do, y'all will be where I'm at. If y'all do what Jeff Bezos do, y'all will be where he at. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta come up with the idea. You gotta come up with something that can solve the world's problems. That's what Jeff Bezos does. $1 billion problem. That's why he got $1 billion in his pocket. You feel me? I say that in a lot of my videos, but you know, it's gonna keep on getting repeated, because these are the laws of life. That's what it just feels like. These are the laws of life. You give what you receive. You put out into the world what you get back. If you solve $1 billion, $1 million, $1,000 problems, that's what you're gonna get, bro. If you still at Taco Bell flipping tacos, solving only $15 an hour problems, that's all you're gonna get paid. Now, it's okay to be that point in your life. I used to make $15 an hour for years, but every day there was a stepping stone to get to where I'm at today. Use where you're at now as a stepping stone to get to where you're at. It don't matter where you're at. You could be at the bottom, bro. There's something that you can step on to get to the next level. But bro, this video going on too long. I hope y'all resonated with the game I said in this video. It's been y'all dog, Track and Go. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. We out.